What up, y'all? It's your man ES the Hermit Star back again with another video, and I'm here to do the Virgo full moon eclipse reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So you may or may not have Virgo in your chart. I'm still going to do these readings for whoever the generator chooses. I started them yesterday. The Virgo full moon eclipse is on the 13th. But I'm giving the signs that I'm reading for this weekend pretty much a head start on what is needed of them to do to capitalize off of the energy of the Virgo eclipse that's happening on the 13th once again. What this entails of you to do is, if you do have Virgo within your chart, you should look at where and focus on that particular area, on where you need to maybe cut off certain things within that area in your chart. Okay, because the Virgo full moon eclipse is about subtraction, taking things away, essentially. Now, it can be addition via subtraction, which ultimately is taking away something in order to make room for something else. I would not say work on adding anything at this moment in time, but making room for later on in the date to add something that took place of maybe someone that you removed out of your life. Maybe it was a situation that you remove yourself from, or you just remove this situation from yourself in general. Anything that you remove and you plan on replacing it, you see if that fits within your life, you plan on replacing it. Addition by subtraction via this time is a great way of doing that, via the Virgo full moon. Or you could just simply subtraction by subtraction. You could just take something away without the intent of adding something to replace that space, that missing space. You could just want to be, you just could, want to subtract because you want to declutter. Mentally and emotionally, physically, you just want to declutter something. So again, if you have Virgo in because this is specifically going to hit Virgos the hardest, but it's also going to hit you hard if you have strong Virgo placements anywhere in your chart. So with that being said, even if you don't have something in your big three or so, Sagittarius, you can practice in any other sign. Honestly, you can practice looking into how you can subtract something from your life. And this is what we're going to get into today with the tarot. And then, of course, at the end, we'll do the oracle card to see what other messages the universe has for you. All right. I had to say it. Anyways, if you would like to book a personal read with me, you're able to do that by sending me an email. You can find my email in the description box below. Alright. You can check out the other links down there as well. If you're a fan of reading, I know this is late. I do a terrible job at promoting myself. That is on me. But 25% off my entire book catalog. So both books are 25% off. That deal ends today, though. So if you're watching this today and you want to capitalize on it, you literally have until the end of the day. Whenever you're watching this today, as in March 8th. And that's what I mean by today, right? If you want to capitalize off 25% off, then you got to do it today, March 8th. All right? Now, that is that. We'll get into the tarot. We start off with the Two of Pentacles. This is a great card to have when you are trying to, tap into the energy, once again, of the Virgo full moon. As I was stating before, it's all about really just subtracting, taking away things. Where can you clean up in life? And this is the card of prioritizing things. So even if you you might have heavy Virgo presence, or just Virgo in your chart somewhere, Sagittarius. But I feel as though there's a Sag out there that's really going to, even if they don't have a necessary don't necessarily have, you know, Virgo placements or whatever, they're taking this moment. You know, you're taking this moment to still prioritize some things. And that might mean to take away some aspects of your life. You know, you want to be careful about it, because I do see that you're prone to, not going to say you are, but you're prone to going in a direction where you might be in this, like, it's good to be in prioritizing mode. Like, it's good to be in this mode of, okay, where can I, you know, fit things in my life. I'm saying it's good because I'm a Virgo and we all about organization. So that's why I'm saying it's good. But you can't get too carried away in this energy, which is a possibility for you, Sagittarius. I know that glares crazy, right? But you can't get carried away in this energy. And that can lead to things like you not necessarily making the right decisions. And I say that in quotation marks because I think these decisions, ultimately, you're going to know if you make these decisions, you're going to feel like, at first, of course, you're going to feel like it was the right decision. But sometime down the line, you're going to be like, no, that wasn't the right decision. Maybe that person really was, you know, for me. Maybe this opportunity that I had, maybe this alignment, that everything that was in alignment, I thought it wasn't in alignment, but I removed it from my life, but it truly was, you know, part of my path. You know, it's good to be at least in that realization, so you can work ways to how to get those things back if that's what you want. Or again, as I mentioned before, addition with subtraction, where you know, took some things away from your life, but you now have the space to add more. You know, you can again add these things again that you may have accidentally subtracted from your life, or not accidentally, just I'm gonna say mistakenly, even though it might be the same thing. Mistaken to me means you made a decision that you pretty much regret. Accidents are just, you know, happenstance or whatever. So it's like, it's a mistake. You made the decision, but you just later regret it, which happens. It's part of having a human existence, not disrespecting, not, you know, calling you out or anything. But I think, you know, if you are, two things could happen. You can make that decision and then learn later how maybe those weren't the things you should have been subtracting, or you can totally just avoid it by reversing the energies of these two cards here. These two cards being the Magician in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. We're going to go over the Magician in reverse first, okay? This is someone who is wasting potential, someone who not only can kind of like be manipulated, more so the manipulator, rather than someone who could be manipulated, right? And I feel as though this path that you're prone to choosing, if you're not careful, again, Sagittarius, is you feel like you need to take something away. I feel like this is an opportunity more so than it is, you know, someone in your life, right? This is an opportunity that you have right now that you've been blessed with. You know, the Nine of Cups, when it is upright, is wishes being fulfilled. You know, so this was something that you wanted, that you asked the universe for, and you got it. But now you're like, I don't really, at least you feel as though you don't really want it right now. Maybe it's not perfect, simply because it's not a perfect 10. Maybe you like even numbers. So it's 9 and you want a 10. I don't see a 10 of Cups anywhere, but the universe is saying, and me personally saying, you should be appreciative of the 9 that you have. Yeah, you like even numbers, but use the Magician in its upright highest energy to create that 10th cup, to create that extra opportunity for yourself. You've already got the blessing, you know, this is getting that blessing. This is you being arrogant, essentially, and not being appreciative of that blessing. So Personally speaking, as far as this eclipse go, it seems as though that, yeah, it's good that you want to, prioritize some things and rearrange things and stuff like that. You want to tap into that Virgo energy of organization. That's great, but just be very, very mindful of what you do take out and what you do decide to keep. It's like, if there's a plate of food, right? And I'm a foodie. You know what I'm saying? I love the junk food. I love the healthy stuff. I love all of it, right? But if you were like, if someone was like, that's too much, or you can only have certain things on your plate, and you take out all the healthy stuff, right? And you just leave all the junk there, and then you eat that, and you continue to do that, it's poisoning your body. It's not giving you the nutrients that you would have gotten from the stuff that you remove from the plate. That's the analogy I'm giving to you right here, Sagittarius. It should just be very much mindful of how you rearrange your plate. But no, seriously, be mindful about how you rearrange your things in your life. You have that autonomy. You have that magic within you to make that decision. And maybe you can have, a bit of you can have your favorite fruit or vegetable, have the, I guess, unhealthy stuff, and then have your dessert on the side as well. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice little balance. Or have all that meal, but you drink it all with water. Something that's healthy, something that's natural, not something carbonated, not something with a bunch of sugar. Not anything with, a bunch of other things your body doesn't need excess of, But just figure out how you're going to rearrange your plate. And that's the analogy that I'm giving to you. It could be because I'm hungry, or it could be because I'm a foodie. But that's what I have for you for the Tarot Sagittarius. All right. Now, we are getting to the Oracle card here. But before I choose a card, I would like to remind you to please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and yeah, check the links in the description box below. All right. This is a beautiful card if you ask me. Hey, carried away. You got someone in your life, Sag? Ooh. Let me carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. So, wow. Like, we out here talking about food, and let me not say that. It's Saturday morning. All right? I had a Saturday night type thought. But no, it's interesting. All right, so this is clearly love right here, right? And I'm not surprised because, again, the deck is, let me find the covering. As you can see, love, career, and love and career readings, pretty much. So you ended up getting a love card. I'm not gonna, reshuffle anything. That's the card that came out for you. Interesting. Maybe it's a situation. Now I kind of want to pull more tarot cards to see if you get a love reading as well. How I'm going to say this, all right? So it's like, what's at the bottom of the deck? I'm going to pull a F it. I'm doing it. Okay, ooh. The moon in reverse, though. This is frustration because you don't necessarily know what is next. Love is next. This is crazy. The Oracle card is supposed to help clarify, and it made its reading a bit confusing. I ain't gonna lie. I do believe if you have a partner, if you're partnered, and you're gonna do what you want. I know a lot of people don't like to hear this stuff. I guess in the tarot community, they don't like to hear about you need someone, or like not need, but like there is someone out there that's going to help you out. I love y'all, but the tarot community is weird, and stuff, like with stuff. That's a whole nother rant for another day. But if you have a partner, I am going to say really pretty much don't, and you can do what you want. Do not X them out of your life. Don't. I feel as though this person is someone who can bring a bunch of joy, give you a bunch of answers, a bunch of guidance. They give me pretty much king or queen of wands energy. There's someone that can give you a bunch of guidance that you will be missing if that's the thing that you subtract. If that is the individual you subtract. And if you don't have that, maybe this Two of Pentacles once again is you should rearrange how you think about your love life. You know? Yeah. You're probably in this mode of I don't need anybody right now. And you could be right. You don't need them. But the universe is saying an extra soul in your life that can help you through these moments. Now, I'm not saying just have someone in your life that's going to serve simply to just be your personal guidance. You know, you should serve them the way that they're serving you. But it just seems that's going to benefit you, is from what I'm seeing here, Sagittarius. It's the best I could come up with, to be honest with you. Man. Yeah. What I can say about the tarot, though, because, yeah, this carried away, although it's a beautiful card. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing happy love, happy couples and stuff, but what I can say about the tarot is that this moon in reverse is definitely, to me, confirmation that you are more prone to make the wrong decisions, again, in quotation mark, and that's going to cause frustration. Don't be the idiot. Yeah, I'm going to say, don't be the idiot that says, ES the Hermit Star told me to do this. I didn't tell you to do anything. All I said, well, I didn't tell you to leave this partner. I didn't tell you to subtract the thing that you now know that you need. I said that, and I pretty much said, hey, listen, I don't think you should subtract that. It's good for you. It's good to be in the Two of Pentacles energy of where you want to reprioritize some things. But I think that you're more prone to make the wrong decision that is going to lead to you subtracting things in your life that you don't necessarily need to subtract. Things being people or whatever, subtracting people, things in your life that actually served you well, rather than subtracting what you didn't. Like I said with the whole plate food analogy, if you pile on a bunch of stuff on your plate, a mixture of, produce and a mixture of some other stuff that's real greasy and real salty, sugary, and all that other stuff, right? It tastes great, I'm sure it does, but and your plate was full and you were like, nah, you know what, this plate is kind of too full, I'm gonna just remove all this healthy stuff. And then you eat all that non-healthy stuff there, you keep it, and then you end up getting sick. And I'm not calling this for you, I'm using all this as an analogy. God forbid any of this literally happens to you. But you end up eating all of that and you end up getting sick. That was your decision. I made it plenty clear here. I was trying to tell you without telling you, but I am going to just tell you. F it. Do not remove the healthy in your life because it's not the perfect 10. As I was saying with the 9 of Cups here. Do not do it. But if you are going to do it because you're a grown adult, you're old enough to make your decisions. If you are going to do it, at least don't be in this moon reverse energy. I guess adult enough, for lack of better wording, to be able to say, I made this decision and I have to live with it. Even if it is the moon upright energy where it's like, I don't know what is next, but I know that I was the one that made the decision, but that's all I know at this moment in time, So that's what I have for you to Sagittarius. You killed me today. You just the first sign. Golly. Anyways, though, if you would like further guidance on this or any other situation, you feel free to shoot me an email. You can find my email in the description box below. Check out the other links down there as well. Once again, my entire book catalog can be found 25% off, the promo codes and links to the books where you can find them, and only in those stores, by the way. And again, the deal ends today, literally. So if you want to capitalize off of that, you literally have less than 24 hours, I'm gonna just put it that way, to make your decision, and of course use the promo codes at checkout to get those books 25% off. All right. Other ways you want to support me: liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the YouTube channel is always greatly appreciated. And these are free ways of supporting me. All right. I want to thank you for trusting me, for being your intuitive reader for today, or at least one of your intuitive readers for today. Like, comment, share, subscribe once again. And until next time, until next video, you see me when you see me. Peace out.